6 News is your local election headquarters, and today Mid-Michiganders are heading to the polls to vote on a number of local races and millages. It's our top story at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. Across mid-Michigan and across the country, people are heading to the polls in this off-year election in what could be a preview to the midterms next year in some areas of the U.S. Here in mid-Michigan, polls will stay open until 8 this evening. As a reminder, if you're voting absentee, you need to have your ballot in by the time polls close for your vote to count. Now here locally, voters will decide on a few candidate races that start in Lansing. Voters there will decide on their next mayor, as well as city council at-large and city council members for the 2nd and 4th wards. Voters in Hillsdale will also choose a mayor. In East Lansing, voters will decide on 2 spots for city council, and in Jackson, voters there will pick city council candidates to represent wards 1, 3, and 5. We have team coverage for you this evening, and we begin in Jackson, where Sean Graney gives us a look at what's on the ballot there.
Fixing roads has been one of the biggest concerns for voters across Jackson County. The new proposed road millage aims to tackle that problem head on. And officials say the new funding would give local crews the tools to finally catch up.
So what this would do, it would fund an ongoing maintenance program so we don't let the streets get behind and start getting potholes again. Now, we wanted to keep the roads. We want to keep the roads in the great condition they're in now. And these are just the secondary roads. The primary roads are the main streets. The county maintains them. They do all the work there, but the neighborhood streets, the local streets, are what we have to pay 70% of the cost.
Now each ward has a polling location open for voters, and with polls closing at 8, there's still time to cast your ballot right now. All right, well, we continue our team coverage in Lansing, where there are several races on the ballot. Rachel Ramsey is live outside of the new Lansing Elections Office. Rachel, how has the turnout been so far today?
Well, Jorma, like you just mentioned, the polls close tonight at 8 p.m., so there is still time to get your vote in. I just spoke with Lansing City Clerk Chris Swope, who says as of 3 p.m., 2,400 people have come in to vote. He says that's a pretty good turnout for a mayoral election. On top of the 2,400 voters today, Swope says the city has received 13,000 absentee ballots so far, and I've seen around a dozen people dropping ballots off since I've been out here, and I'm told a little more than 230 people voted early. Swope reminds people that local government affects your everyday life, so make your voice heard.
If you want your sidewalks done, if you want to make sure there's police on the streets, all those things that the mayor and the city council make direct decisions about that directly impact your everyday life. I mean, everything. Do we have a noise ordinance? Is it stronger? Almost anything you can think of. There's a direct impact to you from your local government. So please get out and vote.
And when it comes to absentee ballots, those can still be turned in until 8 p.m. tonight. If you lost your absentee ballot, don't worry, you can still vote in person. Just let officials know and they will help you out. Here for you live in Lansing, Rachel Ramsey, 6 News.